But one thing is clear. America's enemies are on the march. They are cunning, they are brutal, and they will stop at nothing to harm America and our allies.
Enemies? Really? I thought it was America attacking other nations, not the other way around. Am I wrong?
We know who our enemies are.
Yes, your enemies are your donors who are corrupting the United States of America, enriching the 1% and leaving the 99% to suffer.
Not just Hamas and Hezbollah, but a regime in Iran that chants death to America, an authoritarian Russia, and a Chinese Communist Party whose stated goal is to defeat the United States at every turn.
And what evidence do you have that China wants to defeat the United States? China isn't even competing with you. China is a country that competes with itself. You should try it. I mean, look at the accomplishments of China and look at you.
Yet for too long, in the name of tolerance, we've let these dangerous governments infiltrate our country.
Tolerance? Is she for real? The United States and tolerance? Damn, I don't know, man. Since they legalized the weed in the United States, everything has gone the drain. I'm telling you. So the next time when you're begging China for money, they should tell you no, right?
Arkansas will tolerate them no longer. Today, we are becoming the first state in the country to take an action like the one that we are announcing right now. At the beginning of my term, my administration worked with our partners in the legislature to get hostile foreign entities out of Arkansas.
Very traumatic for the Chinese people, considering they had that Chinese Exclusion Act way before. I feel it's like somewhat the same.
I was proud to sign Act 636, sponsored by Senator Johnson and Representative Vaught, banning foreign parties from 9 enemy countries from owning agricultural land in Arkansas. And today, we are acting on that law. I'm announcing that Syngenta, a Chinese state-owned agrochemical company, must give up its land holdings in Arkansas.
And what was the crime they've committed? Oh, they're Chinese. Yes, being Chinese in the United States nowadays is just a crime.
Syngenta owns 160 acres in northeast Arkansas, which it uses primarily for seed research. The company that owns Syngenta, Kim China, is also on the Department of Defense's list of Chinese military companies posing a clear threat to our state.
Are you afraid that the Chinese will use those seeds in their slingshots and just attack your army and take over the country? Seriously? I mean, Americans.
Seeds are technology. Chinese state-owned corporations filter that technology back to their homeland, stealing American research and telling our enemies how to target American farms.
So let me get this straight. A Chinese company buys something in the United States, does research and works there legally, and that is considered stealing.
That is a clear threat to our national security and to our great farmers.
To the rest of the world, that is a clear sign of doing business and enriching the United States with a ton of tax revenue.
Especially since the Chinese government enacted a law in 2017 requiring Chinese citizens abroad to collaborate with their country's security officials on intelligence work with no questions asked. This isn't about where you're from.
This is exactly from where you are from. As you stated clearly earlier, the exception Iran, Russia, and China. We call that textbook discrimination and persecution.
We welcome Chinese Americans, Russian Americans, and anyone else who's given up foreign oppression for American freedom.
That sounds very oppressive to me, but that's me. No, you don't welcome Chinese. What you welcome is the knowledge of the Chinese people and China and their money to invest in your country, so later, when everything is running smoothly and they are doing well, you can force them to sell it. And how do we call that? Let me know in the comment section. By the way, this is not the first time they are doing that.
This is about where your loyalties lie.
No, this is about something totally else. This is about easy money.
We simply cannot trust those who pledge allegiance to a hostile foreign power.
So I
That's
guess
why-
all American companies should get out of China right now, as they all have pledged allegiance to the United States. And tell me, please, what exactly has China done to be your enemy? Are these military bases, Chinese bases surrounding the United States, ready for war? Or are these American military bases surrounding China ready for war? Was it China that came to the United States to start wars? Or was it the United States who came to China to start wars? Two questions, one answer. It is the United States. And how do we call that? Projecting. And American hypocrisy at its finest. China never wronged the United States. It is the United States that continuously, ever since somewhere around the 1900s, that is doing wrong to China. Very wrong. China was so kind to build the United States out so it wouldn't collapse in 2008. It is the United States that repays China's kindness by going around the globe forcing other countries to not to do business with China. It is the United States placing sanctions on Chinese businesses in effort to cripple them or destroy them. It is the United States forcing Chinese companies who legally, according to the United States laws, do business to sell their business off once they are thriving. It is the United States making military alliances to attack China, not the other way around. Who is oppressive? Who is repressive? Anyway, I leave it at that. We all know who the culprit is here. It is a clear warning to all the Chinese. If you want to make money, do it everywhere except in the... You can make a wild guess and never go wrong. Let me know what you all think of this in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. We are not savages, unlike some others. Please drop it a like, comment, and follow. And as always, have a great day.